So today I have in one of my favorite recent releases from Seiko. It's definitely my favorite dial they've put out in the last few months. The watch is the 110th anniversary Save the Ocean Slim Turtle, and I just had to borrow this from the shop that I work at, Gem Bijou. If you're shopping watches, check them out at gembijou.com. Now, I only have the watch a short amount of time, so for today we're going to be just doing a quick overview of the watch, give you guys a little bit of eye candy. So let's get straight to it and take a look at the watch. Now, these came out earlier this month, and when they showed up at the shop, I came so close to picking one up for myself. Just the whole color combination, along with that textured white birch esque dial, I thought it looked beautiful. I still might get one, but Christmas put a nice little dent in the watch fund, so I need to recover from that. But if you're not familiar, this new line of watches from Seiko are based on the 1968 6105 8000 divers. So this is a 110th anniversary Save the Ocean limited edition. Seems like Seiko never run out of anniversaries to celebrate lately, but it's the 110th anniversary of Seiko's first ever wristwatch. There's an actual reissue of that watch to the Laurel, and one just hit the store. So as long as it doesn't sell out too quickly, I'm hoping to put together a video on that watch soon too. So let's get to this dial, which is for me the highlight of the watch, and it is gorgeous. It has a really nice shimmer to it that is meant to mimic the polar glaciers of the Arctic and Antarctic, and it definitely does just that. Over at the 430 is a small circular date window. I kind of wish this was a no date to give all of the attention to the dial in a way. Up at the 6, we have Seiko printed, and I'm surprised how crisp they get it with a textured dial like this. Down to the left of that date is the Prospex logo with automatic and the water resistance, which is 200 meters. The hands are large and easy to read, even though there isn't a lot of contrast between them and the dial. Love that blue second hand, which is the only touch of color on the watch, which makes it stand out even more. The loom is very good. I'm honestly running out of things to say about Seiko's loom. They always, especially with their divers, hit it out of the park, and they definitely did that again with this watch. The bezel is a 120 click bezel. As soon as you give it a turn, you know right away it's a Seiko. It has that certain Seiko feel about it. Not sure if you're going to be able to hear it very good, but it is a little on the quiet side. I'm not sure 100% what the material they've used for the insert is. It appears to be ceramic, but I'm not sure on that, and I couldn't confirm on the Seiko site, but it looks good. And guess what? The bezel lines up spot on. The case, as you can see, is a cushion style case with pierced lugs for easier strap changes. Over at the 4 o'clock is the unsigned screw down crown. We'll unscrew it here and give the 6R35 a wind. I like the feel. It's not smooth to the point where you can barely feel the crown engaging with the movement, but it's not gritty either. Hard to describe, but it is quite nice. So this watch comes out with this 5 link bracelet as well as a second strap. The strap just to the left here, I'll show you in a minute. One of the negatives for me with this watch is the bracelet. It's not even really the build quality. It's pretty much what I'd expect from a Seiko diver in this price range, but I'm just not that big of a fan of the look. I find the slim turtles look better on a strap. I think I'd find a good gray or even just a black rubber strap for this. The second strap, this is a brand new watch, so I haven't played around with strap changes, but the second strap from Pictures I think works great on the watch too. It's made from recycled plastic bottles and it's woven using a traditional Japanese braiding method. I sort of expected it to feel rougher than it does, but it is so soft. It's quite thick too. to the point where it almost feels padded, but it is definitely a quality feeling strap. Size on the watch comes in at a case width of 40.8 millimeters. I'm getting 46.7 millimeters lug to lug. The lug opening is 20 millimeters and the thickness is 12.3 millimeters. The crystal is sapphire and is treated with an anti-reflective coating. And here it is on my 7.25 inch wrist. It's not sized, but just to give you an idea how it wears here, and it sits crazy flat on wrist, at least my wrist. Yep, this is going to be a tough one to let go. Cool watch. Cost on these come in at 1300 USD, 1750 here north of the border in Canada. If you're looking for one, definitely check out gembijou.com or even reach out to me directly. So that is it. Just a quick one for today. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.